I, I have to give it. I have to hand it to you, Retribution. You had me scared. Tonight, you had me terrified. And that don't usually happen. But tonight, I can't sit down. I'm talking about retribution. I just can't. Tonight, retribution, I admit, you had me a little scared, a little terrified, a little on edge. You know, I almost stopped watching Raw tonight. Almost. Not quite. But almost. You almost had me not watch Raw because you had me scared. Okay. I'm lying. Retribution. You didn't have me scared. You had me laughing so hard I was tearing. You had me laughing so hard I almost fell out of my chair. The way you went into that trailer, the way you went into that the way you went into that trailer tonight, the way you went into the sound trailer, the way you bullied, intimidated, and turned off Raw for the 5 minutes so you could share a seat, so I could see a commercial. You had me in tears, laughing in tears. And I knew that everything I said before, everything that I said this weekend about you, everything I said was right on the money. laughing so hard, Retribution. That I didn't know if I could ever stop laughing. Retribution. I mean, the way you went into that, sound trailer, the way you intimidated those innocent men with your weapons. The way you were yelling at them and telling them to turn off Raw, the way you twisted the beginning of Raw, and the way you put the camera, Drew McIntyre was talking in the ring, the way you put the camera, I'd like to say it was ingenious. But it was downright stupid. I mean, I've seen a lot of idiotic, moronic, imbecilic, stupid people in my life. But you, Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, Robert Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly, and Sheamus. Oh, by the way, I'm still waiting for you to tell me I'm wrong. I'm still waiting for you to say it wasn't me. You haven't yet, nor will you, because you know as well as I do, Retribution is exactly who I say they are. But I like how you took my challenge. I like how you went into the sound room. I like how you went into the trailer behind the arena. I like the way you intimidated the innocent. I like how you didn't go into the arena like you did in SmackDown. I like how you were so scared that the yellow streak on your back made you trip. I like how the yellow streak on your back was so far down your back that it ran out for all to see. And the yellow streak tripped you up. Let's see. Now everybody, and I mean everybody, are beginning to see you for the cowards, the slugs, the cockroaches, the children, and the fear you really are. And when I say fear, I mean the fear in your own hearts. Everybody is seeing you for the cockroaches, for the slime, for the slugs, for the little boys, and for the failure you really are. You are nothing but failures, Retribution. Nothing but failures. You're failures because you're too chicken, too cowardly, too scared to go into the performance center when Raw is on the air. But when SmackDown's on the air, when there's very few people in the performance center, when SmackDown's on the air, then you think you can get away with anything, which you can't. Retribution, the WWE Universe are beginning to see what scared little children you are. That every time mommy and daddy comes running after you, you run away. You weren't a gang. I called you bullies. But I take that back. You're not bullies. You're not a gang. You're just a bunch of foolish 5 to 7-year-olds trying to intimidate and trying to control that which you have no idea. You're just a bunch of little children, a bunch of teenagers writing graffiti on the wall that could be painted over and erased. You're a bunch of teenagers trying to make a name for yourself. You're a bunch of teenagers trying to be like the BLM. You're a bunch of wannabes. I'll say it again. You're a bunch of wannabes. You aren't men. You're foolish little failures. And the names that I have said, that I keep saying, has never once told me that I was wrong. Because I know that the men, the boys, the failures that you are, you will not say I am wrong, because you know I am right. You know I am right. So Retribution, until tomorrow, sleep in your failure. Sleep in your foolish, unknown fear. You think you have the fear of intimidation, but what you really have is the fear of being found out. Because you know once you are found out, and God will expose you. I told you God's warriors would be around inside and outside of the ring, inside and outside the performance center, and they were. That is why you did not go into the arena, because you know if you did, the first thing that would have happened to you, God's warriors would have taken you, taken off your masks, pushed you into the ring, exposed you for the foolish children you are. And when you are exposed, then will you be seen as foolish, yellow-streaked, yellow-bellied, yellow-haired, cowardice, forsaken, cockroaches. Then will you be seen for the foolish, little children that you are. Until tomorrow, retribution. I am God's warrior. God knows what you're doing. His warriors are waiting to expose you. They're coming. When you hear the howl of the wolves out your window, when you open the door and you hear the symbolic howl of the wolves, know that God's warriors are near. And you demons will be exposed. Until tomorrow, the wolves are getting closer. The warriors stand at ready. Get ready to be unmasked, exposed, and let that yellow streak be in full glory for all to see. And all will see, not men and women, but they will see little children trying to act like adults. God is watching. And so is God's warrior.